bizarrely, my driver was equity, fairness. I was not in the dream of getting all the analytics that we're getting now, because this is really the consequence of what we did. But before all, I wanted to build a model that would allow to audit equitable or non-equitable behaviors. If you don't bring the same reference framework on people related topics, you leave the subjectivity of every manager, and lots of them are very subjective. And the higher you go in the hierarchy, the more they could be very personal in their judgments. They know everything. So if you're not good, you're not good. Whether you are or not doesn't matter. That's what they think that imports. And so I wanted to create a framework under which, if I was going to treat you badly, I was having to do it openly and assume the consequences of my subjectivity. And that was my driver. And of course, it's the basement of a data-driven HR, because if you have everybody speaking the same language, you actually are able to contradict someone. You can't say that he's below expectations, because below expectations means that he doesn't deliver on any elements. He's blah blah blah. And whereas now the definition of below expectations is very precise. So if that's what you mean, then okay, he's below expectation, but you have to be able to document what you say. What are the areas where he or she doesn't meet the expectations? And then the reality comes, in the light. Actually, you never defined expectations with the person. So how can you say that she didn't deliver when in fact you and that person didn't agree on a level of expectations? And so that was the journey. And surprisingly, I guess, this is how you get to people data. It's by trying to get to the truth, by trying to get to where you can objectively say, I can sustain questioning because I actually have real facts and data to support my vision. And once you do that for one person, you do it for 100 person, and then you have the full data of your company. And then you can start playing with it. You've got the data lake, as we say in IT, and you can start doing whatever you want with the data, because you can start combining them. That's where AI is going to be so amazing, because if the quality of the data that you've brought in is readable by an artificial intelligence, it will be able to come up with the best ideas. One of the things that I really love is today, when I tested the AI with my 30 years of HR experience, you give me a case and I'm going to work out from my university research, from my personal professional experience, I would work out 3 ideas that I think this could be what you should do. We tested the AI, and AI came with 6 recommendations, some of which I would not have supported, but certainly very valuable visions that probably I would have come up with if it had been for me. So that's where the whole journey came from, and that's how we are now really good in producing people data.